and it should be somewhere around here. I'm going to show you something really amazing, if I can find it. It's somewhere close to here. What do you think is the second most popular book in world history? Well, did you guess it? The answer is Pilgrims Progress by John Bunyan. Written during the 1600s, Pilgrims Progress is an allegory of the Christian life, which John Bunyan wrote when he was in prison for sharing the gospel.
And I laid me down in that place to sleep, and as I slept, I dreamed a dream. I dreamed a dream.
Beautiful. Is thy strength so small, fear not the lions? Evangelist is pointing the way for the Christian to flee from the wrath to come.
I will stay in prison till the moss grows on my eyelids, rather than disobey God. Jesus Christ also was never more real and apparent than now. Here, in prison, I have seen him and felt him indeed.
Well, here we are, folks. This is it. This is the place I wanted to bring us today. This is incredible. I'll show you. This place has some pretty significant history around this corner. There it is, folks. Wow. Here it is. So this forms the natural pulpit where John Bunyan used to preach from when he wasn't allowed to do so, which got him arrested in the end. But he would stand on this oak tree. Wow. So you get up there in this tree as a natural pulpit, look, and preach from up there. That is incredible, and it kind of like makes you think how important it is to be doing this, to be evangelizing to people, and especially in these times that we see. Wow, kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Even under the threat of prison, he still did it. John Bunyan still did it, still stood up here, still shared the gospel. It didn't faze him. Wow. My mind is overwhelmed with fears and doubts I can't contain. I keep spinning round and round inside my brain.
Come, be of good cheer. Let us not be daunted. Our cause is good. We need not be ashamed of it, to preach God's word, even if we suffer for it. You don't have to hide your struggles from me. Child, you can take my hand, I'll walk you through whatever you're going through. I'm here for you. Wherever you are, I am your God. And in John Bunyan's story, the main character, he carries a heavy burden on his back.
it weighs him down. It's too much to bear. He tries to go through life and it's just this unbearable load on his back, and he longs to be set free from it. And John Bunyan likens that symbolically to our sin. We all, as we walk through life, we all have this unbearable load. And it's the same for me, it's the same for you. Until we come to the cross of Jesus Christ, until we fall on our knees and ask for his forgiveness, that is when the load falls off.
You can always share your burdens with me. You don't have to hide your struggles from me. Child, you can take my hand, I'll walk you through whatever you're going.
Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
Wherever you are, I am your God. Come into my arms, you'll find your rest.
Him that cometh to me, I will in no wise cast out.
You will be blessed. Give it all to me. Your heart.
But despite John Bunyan's powerful testimony and the incredible story he wrote in the Pilgrims Progress, he still, after he was saved, kept getting these ruminating thoughts over and over again in his head, just worrying about some of the past sins he'd committed, whether they were forgivable. And like many of us, he really was tormented with some of these things. It wasn't until he had this realization that once you're saved, our righteousness is from Jesus Christ. And so much so that it led him to write this. Listen to this, I feel like this captures it very accurately. My Righteousness in Heaven by John Bunyan. One day, as I was passing into the field, suddenly this sentence fell upon my soul. Thy righteousness is in heaven. And I thought that I could see Jesus Christ at God's right hand. Yes, there indeed was my righteousness, so that wherever I was, or whatever I was doing, God could not say about me that I did not have righteousness, for it was standing there before him. I also saw that it was not my good feelings that made my righteousness better, and that my bad feelings did not make my righteousness worse. For my righteousness was Jesus Christ himself, the same yesterday and today and forever. So at the cross of Jesus Christ, we are promised salvation from our sin, being given Christ's righteousness in an exchange where our sin is put upon Christ on the cross. He took our punishment away. He paid the penalty for what we deserved through the evil and the iniquity that we've done. And in exchange, we receive his righteousness. We are clothed in his righteousness, so that when we die, even though we were not holy and God is perfectly holy, we can enter into his kingdom and be seen through Christ's finished work in his death, burial, and resurrection. And that is the meaning of today's story. And I hope after seeing this, you will remember that Jesus promises, come unto me, all ye who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Lay your burden down, lay your sin down at the foot of the cross, be forgiven, have the hope of the gospel, be redeemed and reconciled to your Creator, so that when you die, you will be with him in glory forever.